Hi everybody. Um, just feeling like it's time to check in again. Give you a quick update on the waves and energies that are happening at present. We're looking at around the 14th for the next wave to come in, which will be stronger than the last one. Like I said before, each wave coming in on each month is stronger than the one before. So you have around about 2 weeks of the wave hitting, walking back and forth, and then you have about 2 weeks of processing integration of the energies. Um, so we're looking towards 14th and quite a big pulse on the 18th. I'm feeling. Um, I've noticed the weather's been quite sporadic. I mean, tonight we've got torrential rain tonight coming in. Um, we're trying to get some of the planting on the go. I mean, we were hoping to get the broad beans in. Let me think now, 4 weeks, 5 weeks ago. But because as soon as the ground starts to dry, then through the night you get the torrential rain or heavy rain come in, and it's just too wet. So everything's on hold. So it's like on the levels, looking at what's going on the farm in the 3D realm. Everything's on hold at the moment. Spring's on being put on hold a bit. We had all the snow, so it's like everything's being kind of kept. Everything's just being held for the moment, and I think we're gonna move fully into spring with this next wave. That's going to be quite intense, um, and it will probably coincide with high temperatures, maybe a mini heat wave or something. Just when I say heat wave, temperatures higher than normal. Um, so yeah, I think that'll be the real spring into spring, as it were. We'll be fully moving forward. Um, Anything else to report? In myself, I'm feeling a lot more centered. I'm on week 6.5 weeks now on pretty much raw food and juice. I've had a few cooked meals, but all plant based. Um, Done quite a heavy detox on the cacao, using cacao, but it's important um, to obviously cleanse your kidneys when you're doing the um, decalcification of the pineal using cacao or spirulina. But with the cacao, it's good to clean it, wash your kidneys through with any toxins or metals that have come through with it. Um, so I use warm water with freshly squeezed lemon. A good, good drink of that. Um, and I'm finding my body feels great, really, really good. I feel a lot clearer in my head since I've changed. I dropped the dairy, dropped the sugar. I didn't eat meat anyway, but I just dropped all the heavy foods, all the heavy starch foods. Um, yeah, I'm feeling incredibly centered, content. Um, yeah, and just being grateful for every day, really. Um, and I suppose, yeah, my perspectives are changing all the time with things that come up. How I probably would have reacted to certain things, certain triggers. They just, yeah, I've noticed it's like just not happening now. It's yeah, changed perspective, looking at things completely in a more balanced way. Um, Also, not so quick to judge things or judge people or any situation. Just yeah, giving it more time and space. Yeah, um, I've been upping my I've never been a really full-on meditator. It's I find for myself that a lot of the jobs I do, I get into kind of meditation. Like planted the 600 trees the other week, and that was blessing each tree. It became a meditation because you do the same thing over and over again, and you just build the energy up through like 8 or 9 hours, which is fantastic. And you can do that to anything, you know. Um, and Yeah, so I did. I mean, this evening I did heart activation meditation, which was really nice. And I'm probably going to do my root chakra tomorrow, maybe. So I feel. But yeah, I just anything that comes up. If it comes up 3 times, I definitely do it. Um, and the other thing that's coming up because I was doing the pruning at the moment, it's about, I don't know, 1,200 gooseberry bushes, black currants, and red currants. So again, I got a lot of time listening to some really nice tunes, singing along, and again, be mindful of what you're listening to and maybe singing to, because unconsciously it can. A lot of the mainstream songs can have quite negative uh, programs in them, I suppose. So listen to things that are positive and uplift you. Yeah, uplifting. That's the key. Everything up, not nothing depressing. um, and what else was I saying? Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of singing in the fields, listening to the birds. The bird song's incredible at the moment. I've counted about 13 different types of birds out the front. So I've been, I had the Niger seed out there, I got the mixed seed, and then I got the like the big, I can't what you call them now, suet balls. So I even had a large greater spotted woodpecker who just sat up there for ages, which was incredible. And I took about 100 photos. So yeah, the other thing is I'm grounding, because that's something I've had to do all my life, is to make sure I'm really grounded, because I can get too and I seem to be really, really grounding the energies that have come in, especially last wave. So I'm readying myself for the next wave. And I suppose on the farm I've put a few feelers out to a few people on the farm, that certain people that I know that are a bit more sort of in tune or open, and then so I just had a little chat with them, but in a more grounded way, not so spacey and out there. Just yeah, it'd be interesting to see. There's 650 staff here, so it'd be really interesting to and amazing to sort of assist with this. The big flowering process that's going on. Everyone's going to be flowering, opening up, and also dealing with all the shadow stuff that we've all got, which as a collective as well, we can all assist with working through that, using simple tools of compassion, understanding, forgiving the person, not necessarily forgiving the act, but you forgive the person, and assist them with the integration of understanding what's transpired, whatever that may be. It can be small things, it can be big things. And I think as we become more conscious of what's gone on and what's going on and where we're heading as a unified field, or a collective, however you want to put it, it's going to be amazing. So I'm like, I sort of get the wave first, and then I saw the ripple effect come through several days later, because I'm very clear and open, and I keep my system very clean now, extremely clean. Plenty of water. Again, you want to alkaline your body as much as you can, and again, the lemon juice in there helps with that as well, keeps your vitamin C up. So, because lemon juice is an acid, but when it goes into the body, it converts into an alkaloid or alkaline. So, so eat as much live fruit and vegetables as you can. Organic would be best, but if not, don't worry. But just get the fruit and veg down your neck. Lay off the drink. lay off the drugs, lay off the smoking, just do the best you can. Um, and yeah, start the day in a sacred way, in a fun way. And, um, you know, we're the co-creators. We're painting tapestries all the time on the blank canvas, which is the reality field. So we co-create. We can create anything we want. Change perspective, bring joy to any areas of your life that aren't joyful. Or tweak them. Be creative. Um, make them fun. Make them enjoyable. If you can't, then change them. Do something else. Just you know, jump in with both feet. I mean, I'll give you an idea. I'd been in catering for, let me think now, 14 years, and it just didn't. It was for me personally, it was hotel catering. So there was no. I wasn't. It wasn't serving me. I wasn't getting any joy out of it anymore. So I just thought, right, that's it. And I thought, well, if I leave my job, then I can't pay rent on the flat. So I had to think outside the box, and I thought, well, look, I'm stuck in this little, cul-de-sac. Can't get out. What do? I've either just got to dump the job, and then I've got no food, I've got no money, got no rent. So I came up with the idea of, to cut a long story short, there was more to it than this. I met someone, and he lived in a truck, and we got talking. So I literally saved up a few weeks' money, packed the job in, bought a 2-seater Citroen car van, one of the little car vans, and I put a wooden table in the back, put a little gas stove in there, sleeping bag. I had a 25-litre water drum. What else was there? I ripped I didn't rip. I took the passenger seat out, so that I could put my feet right through and sleep. And then I had my dog at the time, Maxwell, who's Scottish Border Collie, beautiful boy, still with me, but in another form. Now he's a black wolf. Yeah, well, I lived in that, and that way. Then I came to Riverford Farm, and I was cutting cauliflowers for 3.5 years. So the first, let me think now, 16 months I lived in the fields with my little Citroen van car with the dog, and literally went from nothing to what I've got now, which is the Hyde End Lodge. 15 years of work, but it was the fact that I wasn't happy with my life, so I changed it, and I thought the only way I could do it was to just take that plunge and then just follow my inner guidance, like you're in a GPS. And it's amazing once you make that leap of faith where you just go, right, sod it, I'm not playing this game anymore. I'm going to create what I want, and there aren't any rules. There are rules, but you just sidestep them, or invent things that bridge over the rules, so you don't break the rules. It's hard to explain, but yeah, and you'll find that you very quickly get sorted out. Things just manifest, and it's you that's manifesting them. We manifest it. This is the thing. The power is within us. If you focus on something, as long as you focus on the positive side of it, and don't keep changing your mind and freaking out. Oh, it's not going to happen. Oh yeah, it's going to happen. No, the blank canvas is in front of you, so you get your brush and you put down what you want, and it will come to you as long as you hold the thought. Keep it simple. Don't be too detailed, because sometimes you can shut the door on the manifestation, and there might have been something better, or not necessarily better, but more in tune with what you really required. So don't bottleneck the energy, so just put it out there, and everything rocks up. Synchronicities start kicking in. But the thing to remember is you create everything in your world. get out of the victim consciousness and be sovereign and be the powerful creator that you are, which we all are. Um, so yeah, if you're feeling that now, if you're feeling like you're stuck, I'd say save up a bit of money and then definitely have a vague sort of plan, but then just go for it. Just jump into a new timeline, just and go from there. I mean, there's so much assistance and help. Just go on YouTube. It's anything you want to know, anything you want to learn, it's all on there. It's incredible. So you can, if there's anything I ever want to know, I just go on YouTube, type what did, and you get like 20, 30 videos, and they're all different. They've all got their own people giving their own perspectives and everything, and their own little bit of extra info. So it's so easy now. It really is. So no fear. Just go for it. Just get the dream you want. Yeah, I'm just looking at what I've just said over the last 10 minutes. Yeah, I am very grounded at the moment. So yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. So have a wonderful evening, and start your day in a wonderful way, in whatever wonderful way you want to do. And it doesn't have to be anything big, but there's wonder in everything. Again, it's just your perspective, whether it's you wake up. I mean, me, I get up early in the morning, 6 o'clock, and when the sun comes up, I mean, it's cloudy at the moment, it has been for a few days, but when the sun comes up, it's just you can't beat that. The sun rising and just watching that, it's incredible. We unconsciously take so many things for granted. These massive things happen, like the sun rising on a morning. It's massive. It's absolutely massive, and we treat it like it's something so tiny. But then it's because we're unconscious. But then as soon as you bring it into your consciousness of what's taking place and how, then you start to connect with it. And you are the sun. This is the thing. That is you. It's another reflection of self, as is everything, including the shadows. That's why we're going through this process now of all the shadows are coming up to be healed, which is good. It's the only way it can be done. And those of us that are further down the path are going to be here to support and love and hold the space and nurture and do whatever we can to make the transition, the journey, as gentle and safe as we can. And whatever that will be, as it'll all unfold. So there's nothing to fear at all. Okay, so love and blessings to all. Have a wonderful evening and a wonderful day tomorrow. Love to all. Bye bye.